What's going on, you guys? Becca Switzer with Roof Sales Mastery, author of Diamonds in the Sky. Filling my lungs here. Just did a long, slow burn. The Stairmaster Trail over here, waiting for my dog because Lord knows where he is. He's rollygagging. But I wanted, as I was walking here, I was thinking about, like, I know I put out a lot of messages about being productive and being hardworking and kicking ass and stuff like that. And I was thinking today, I was like, I wonder, I know there are people that I really connect with on that, obviously, right? And they're like, yeah. But then I was thinking today about people who might right now be like, I don't even want to hear that because the truth is I'm not really kicking ass and I don't really want somebody to be pushing me right now. And I was thinking, like, why? Where is that coming from? And how can I reach that person? So I started thinking, I was like, you know, people that hear my message or like see other people who have certain types of results, whether it's income or bodies or relationships or businesses or whatever, careers, they probably think like, in order for me to have that, I must be obsessed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, kicking ass nonstop, doing nothing but that. And I just don't want that life. And it's easy to just be like, well, that's not what I want. I want to relax and I just want to have a slower life, or like I want to have fun and enjoy. I don't want my whole life to be about work. And I started thinking about that. I was like, I really need to just come clean to you guys about something. So being productive, being an achiever is not about 24 hours a day kicking ass and doing nothing else and not having any fun. I'm going to let you guys in on a secret about my life. I now have almost a 7-figure business, and I work 5 to 8 hours a week, probably on average. Now, in the very beginning, for the first few years, I busted my ass. It felt like 24 hours a day, right? I started hustling when I was 19, and I sold roofs and stuff like that. And then I started Roof Sales Mastery in 2014. So from 2014 up until like the first 2 or 3 years, I was obsessed. I was still doing other stuff, working out, enjoying hikes with my dogs, dog sitting, doing things like that. But I was obsessed, and that's what I was doing. But fast forward, that hustle season was necessary for me to get to where I am today. And now I really enjoy my life. And I'm still highly productive and achieve incredible results. But it's not because I'm killing myself doing it. So I wanted to talk to you guys really about what it takes. So your life is made up by the sum of your daily habits, right? Like everything that you do, like my business wasn't created in a day, and I don't have to do what I did several years ago every single day to make it now to be that way, but it's all about daily habits. So for me, I'll just walk you through my life. And again, your life doesn't have to be like mine, but this is all I can use as my personal example. I wake up at like 10:30 or 11. I got out of bed today. That's pretty normal for me. I go to bed at like 1 o'clock in the morning usually. I get up at 10:30 or 11. I work out. That usually takes 45 minutes-ish. I go downstairs in my gym and I work out. Then I walk my dog. Okay, so I have my protein shake. I walk my dog out here on these beautiful trails where you always see most of my videos. And I'm out here for 45 minutes-ish usually. Sometimes I take a longer one just because it's a really nice day and I want to bake my carcass in the sun. While I'm doing that, so I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I got great cardio. I'm soaking up vitamin D. I'm walking my beautiful dog and having fun with him. But I've been doing this lately. I bring my headphones, and for the first half of my walk, I just enjoy complete silence, phones on airplane mode, But on the way back, my last, 20 minutes or something like that, I study my Spanish. So I've got my Audible book in, and I, for 20, 25 minutes, something like that, I'm practicing Spanish. And that's all it takes, a little 20-minute chunk, and I'm already walking, right? So that's just another little chunk of my day, but it's part of it that I do. I get back to the house, and I usually got my sales calls in. There's Raleigh. I usually have my sales calls in, so I do 1, maybe 2 of those, like a couple days a week, not every day. That takes me 45 minutes each. So I carve out about 2 hours for calls, whether that's a coaching call or sales call, or I need to just do some calls, whatever it is. After that, I'll sit there and answer some emails. That might take me half an hour. And then from there, I'm doing other stuff. I might go to the store, get my groceries, vacuum my house, clean my fish tanks, right? Do laundry. And then in the evening, simply because I like to do it still, I like cook dinner and I sit down and I open my computer and I might work on some sales copy for a little while. And then I eat my salad. Sometimes I'll pick up my book and read a couple pages, read for 10 minutes. And then journal. And actually I should say I do my journaling in the morning usually. And journaling, I might spend 10 or 15 minutes doing that. So it's these tiny little commitments that I'm going throughout the day. I'm not spending 15 hours a day staring at my computer, hustling my business. I used to do that in the beginning, but now, I'd only have to spend a few minutes a day or an hour a day, right? Same with fitness. It doesn't take that much time. Sometimes my workouts are only 25 minutes because that's all I have or that's all I feel like doing or something like that, So productivity is not about cancel who you are and you have to turn into this crazy robotic, no life, obsessed person who does nothing but work. That's not it. It's about every day, just do a little bit. Just a little bit. Wake up. Read 10 pages. Journal for 10 minutes. Practice Duolingo for 5 minutes. Listen to your book on Audible while you're doing something else, or you're in the car, or you're walking your dog for 20 minutes. Let's study Spanish for 20 minutes is what I've been doing. Answer emails for 30 minutes. That's how, but I do that every day consistently. You'll never see me wake up and turn the TV on and just sit there. I never do that. Not on the weekends. I don't really have weekends per se. I do usually kind of slack off a little bit. I shouldn't say slack off, but on Saturday and Sunday, I know that most of my clients aren't emailing me and stuff like that. They're enjoying their families too. So I will answer a couple messages. It might take me 15, 20 minutes or make some social media posts or whatever, but it doesn't take that much time. It really doesn't. So the reason I'm sharing all of that with you and giving you a peek into my daily schedule is because I want you to know that if you're somebody who's resisting getting better results in your life and your cop-out is, that's just not as important to me. Well, that's just not true. The people who say that they don't want a better lifestyle or they don't want to earn more money or whatever, they're saying that because they just don't believe that they can do it, or their belief is that, I have to do things that I really don't want to do in order to have that. But the truth is, money isn't everything, okay? It's not, but life is so much easier with it. My whole thing about income and productivity and health and everything is really just that I want to be able to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, with who I want to do it with. And in order to do that, we live on earth and our currency is income, right? We have to, if I want to go somewhere and travel, you have to be able to buy a plane ticket. And I'd love to do it in style. And not everybody has to do it in style, right? But the fact of the matter is money equates to freedom. And so stop resisting that idea and just understand that if you apply yourself a little bit every single day, you'll create results that you don't think are possible right now. But most people are just not trying at all. And they're resisting it with the excuse of, that's just not me. Well, I feel that that's a cop-out. And if you feel triggered by this, sorry, but I feel that that's the truth. So again, my message to you today is, whether it's about productivity or learning a new skill or earning a better income or starting your own business or learning a new language or whatever, you don't have to be obsessed and do it 24 hours a day. Do it for 10 minutes a day, at least, or 30 minutes a day. That's nothing. And just see what happens when you make that a daily habit. And by the way, when you start doing it, it becomes part of your routine. You actually love it and enjoy it and look forward to it. It becomes easy. And again, it's like a labor of love. So do things in little chunks, right? One bite at a time, but every single day, see what happens. As always, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can check out roofsalesmastery.com if you're in the roofing industry. And I hope this inspires you guys today and helps you get started. Pick something, do it for 10 minutes, 7 days this week. Just see what happens. Catch you guys later. Bye.